Hello, hello, Kim Goldtom here with Korean Legacy Wellness. Today we're going to talk about how to roast garbanzo beans, also known as chickpeas. These are one of my favorite healthiest snacks. It's lots of protein. Just to give you an example, one can traditionally has 21 grams of protein. So what you see here in front of you are 2 cans worth of garbanzo beans on each baking tray. And what we're going to do is stick them in the oven. I've already got it preheated at 350, but just to kind of tell you how this process works. First, you definitely need a baking tray. I use parchment paper, and then you just get to kind of decorate your garbanzo beans however you like. One of the things I have noticed is they will tend to crisp up more if you go ahead and let them dry out a little bit. So when I emptied the cans of chickpeas into the colander and rinsed them, I put them and laid them out here on my baking tray, and I just let them sit out here for about 30 minutes. So they're still a little moist, but they're not soaking from being in that can. So here's what we're going to do with my first one. I want to add a little bit of spice to these. And of course you could dry them on a towel as well, just kind of depends upon what you prefer. So I'm going to put all of these into a bowl. And again, this is 2 cans worth of chickpeas. Now, I'm not usually a big fan of oil. I just prefer to get my fats from Whole Foods. Although in this case, because I do want to add a garlic, onion, chive, salt mix to my garbanzo beans, a little bit of oil does help. Now, with that being said, I'm just going to spritz on a little bit of avocado oil. And the reason I use avocado oil is because it can handle high temperature heats. Some oils do get toxic with high heats, so something to be mindful of. Here is my mixture of the onion salt with the garlic and the chives. So if you don't have that already pre-made, then you would just want 1 teaspoon of each of those. And I have my little handy dandy lid for my bowl. So I'm just going to shake those up so that they can all be evenly dispersed. Smells good already. And then I'm just going to go ahead and lay this out on my baking tray. And I'm just going to spread it out. Okay. Now this one, since you already had the idea of what I did here, I wasn't going to make you watch me do it twice. But this one is hot sauce. I love hot sauce. So again, this is 2 cans of garbanzo beans, and I used 1/3 cup of hot sauce. So now, of course, depending upon how much hot sauce you like, or you could use barbecue sauce, right? You could get so creative. You could have this have a tandoori flavor. Use tandoori spices, garam masala. You could really get creative with the different ways that you could roast your garbanzo beans. So we're going to go ahead, get these in the oven. And then we're going to be back here in about 30 to 45 minutes. See you soon. Okay, we're back 45 minutes later. So I had these roasting at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And of course that will vary slightly based on your oven and then of course elevation. So here's what I would like to show you. This is the chickpeas. I think you can see them. And you see they are stuck here because I did use the hot sauce. But these are the chickpeas for the hot sauce. They are ready to go. You might be able to see that they are, the kernels are cracked open. So you can bake them longer if you prefer them to be crunchier. Here is the tray, because these just came out of the oven. This is the tray that has the onion salt, the garlic, and the chives added. And again, super excited. I just put my hand here with the pot holder, hold down the parchment paper, and then I just use my trusty little spatula to gently pull them away and then put them in whatever container I'm using to serve them or store them. One reason why I really like to roast the chickpeas at a lower temperature and longer than some of the other recipes that you might see out there online is when the chickpeas are heated very high. I have been told, I haven't actually seen this for myself, but I have close friends who have told me that they actually, after, taking it out of the oven, placing them on the stovetop, that the chickpeas were exploding. And of course, that's dangerous. We don't want anybody to burn themselves or hurt themselves. So if you decide to use a higher temperature, please just be mindful. Maybe just let them cool a little bit, maybe with the oven door open, just to prevent any challenges or injuries that might happen just naturally from the off-gassing of the chickpeas. Okay, well, there's a zillion different ways you can, top your garbanzo beans, your chickpeas, and let me know how it goes for you and what your favorite recipe is for roasted chickpeas. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.